Hi guys and girls, it's Ben Fleury here. This is just a short video on my time at Talent Inc. and on the cruise ship and just the whole experience from beginning to end. I'm going to keep this very short, but I'll try and add in as much information as I can. So going back to the very beginning, earlier this year, in about January, February time, there were auditions going around around the country, but near me in Maidstone, there was one going on. So I went along to it. Didn't know anything about Talent Inc. This just popped up on my Facebook page on something that might interest me. So I thought I'd go along and just try it out for the experience. So yeah, when I got along there, I got told all the information from Scott about like just the whole Talent Inc. what they do, how it all works out, and if you get picked, what happens on the cruise ship that you go on, and how do you get to know all the agents and potentially get signed up. So at the audition, I had to do a model walk and read a commercial script. Plus, I could do singing or dancing if I wanted to, which I did. And then the next day, I got told whether or not I'd been successful or not, which of course I had. And they said, "We'd like you to come along. We'd like to have you on this program." So I accepted, and then over the next several months, it was a case of just getting into contact with my partner, who I'd be doing a film scene with in the acting section, and exchanging Skype contact details, rehearsing online. And then eventually, September, October, I had 2 training weekends in London where me and anyone else who was nearby would go along to prepare for the cruise ship and what categories we were going to be in, and what to do or not to do, and what to improve on, etc. So, yeah, I went along to the one in London. Got to see everyone, half the people face to face. Really, really lovely people. I've made loads of new friends through this program. Got to rehearse my film scene, do a commercial, and improvisation, which would be for about 45 seconds of just given a random scenario and then just make it up on the spot with the partner I'd been given in that particular section. So so over those 2 weekends, I had training. It was as I just said, focused on them, what categories I'd be officially in, getting photos and CVs of me printed off, make sure they were all ready and set for the agents. So then the big day came along, which was Royal Caribbean Cruise, which was my 4th time going on there. So it was not new to me at all, but I could go on it loads of times because Royal Caribbean Cruise is just out of this world. I'd highly recommend it, whether it's on holiday or anything at all business. So on the first day, when we'd all been given our cabin and everything all packed and set, and our CVs and photos ready, we went along to the conference. Little tiny theatre room where we had workshops from agents from the UK, Canada, and America. So that was really interesting because I got to learn more about how the industry works, how auditions work, and what to expect when working for them. And then on the second day in the morning, it was the acting performances for everyone of all ages, from kids to adults, where we'd perform to the agents. Our commercial, where we'd pick one out of the list of different ones we'd been given, obviously previously earlier in the year, memorised it, had it all prepared on what we were going to say, performed it to the camera, and then we had the film scene where there would just be 2 of us performing to the agents, and then finally there'd be the improvisation with me and someone else for about 45 seconds, get given a random scenario, and then make up on the spot. So then on second day, it was that was the second day, and then as well as performing, we obviously got to know them face to face. So what we would have to do at one point was go into this conference room and go around from table to table, meeting all the agents, and introducing ourselves, telling them all about us for about 30 seconds, and something interesting that stood out would make them potentially want to sign us up again. So sign us up, sorry. And then on the third day, it was the talent show where we got to see people singing and dancing in the theatre, which was fantastic, brilliant performers. And I got to do my model walk as well, as well as everybody else. So once that was finished, we then got our callbacks from the agents, and everyone did. And I didn't expect to get a callback from anyone. I mean, getting one would have been great, but I got 4, which was for me perfect, just outstanding. And there were 2 from Canada and 2 from the US. Now, currently, I'm in a situation where I can't be signed up because I'm training for a musical theatre diploma, and I can't really move outside of the UK or emigrate because of that. However, as well as great it was to get the call back, they have put my name, these agents, on record, so I've got them for the future, and I've got their business card. So if at one point in my life I could potentially go out to work for them, then great, I'll do that when the time comes. So once that had finished, on the final night there was a presentation where everyone would be given awards and bronze, silver and gold, and outstanding achievements for, say, the best actor or best model walker, etc. And so some people got to do the scholarship in Canada, America next year, and of course in the UK next year. So very well done to them, and it was great to hear that everyone had all got signed up. So we were all in this together, and as I said previously, I made some lovely friends, and we all had a great time on the cruise, because it wasn't just performing. Like we'd do that in the morning, and then in the afternoon and evening we'd have plenty of time to explore all around and what activities were available on the cruise. So when that was all over, we all had a party, we had a free bar, went out and just enjoyed the time there on the cruise. As I said, it's a fantastic cruise line, and I'd highly recommend it. So really, that's all about time I've got for this vlog. If anyone's out there is interested or wants to know what I think of talent, I think they're brilliant. They really help people get into the industry and get the best out of them for the performances, and get a whole list of different range of agents from around the world to meet and greet them and potentially get them signed up. Although I'm at a position where I haven't been signed up yet, I would do this definitely again. And I love the experience, love the people, and who knows, this could be the start of somewhere in my career. Just don't know when it fully will begin, but no, out of this world. If you ever get a chance to audition for Talent Inc., go for it. Go along, enjoy it, and it's definitely an experience worth having on your CV and to look back on your life. That's about time I've got for. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you again to Talent Inc. for all the help that you've given me, and I really wish you all the best and keep up the great work that you're doing. Good night.